Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more This War of Mine, Ruthless Renegades. And in the last video, we cleared out the military outpost. All of them. I think that's about 7 soldiers dead? Something like that. I mean, at the very least, we know we have 7 assault rifles now for trading, which is, pretty darn substantial if you were to ask me. Very, very solid performance from Roman. I am proud of him. And we're actually getting very close to the end of the game, so that's probably enough trade goods to last us all the way until the end. I don't know if winter is going to break before this series ends. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Kind of impossible to be sure, but I would like to move on. The other question really is whether or not we are going to have the crime wave immediately after the winter ends, which is not unusual. That could happen. If it does happen, it means we are far, far, far more likely to get raided all the time. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more fuel. And we're going to be glad that we have this many bullets. But maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it won't happen at all this game. It's possible. 63 water. We have been doing pretty well on that front now, haven't we? Bruno, I want you to go ahead and sleep. You are hungry. A lot of these people are about to get very hungry. It might be worth feeding them a little bit more. But for now, Zlata, check the radio. Any sign of winter ending anytime soon? Let's see. Nope, still pretty darn low. Temperatures, that is to say. Not going to happen anytime soon. International community has agreed to send the peacekeeping forces to Pogoren. The operation is due to start in approximately 2 weeks, bringing hope of putting an end to this destructive conflict. 2 weeks? Is that true? Because I feel like the game usually ends somewhere around day 35, but maybe ours is going to end somewhere around day 40. Well, if that's the case, we may have a little bit more to go than I thought, which I suppose isn't exactly a bad thing. Hey, Franco's here today. We have a lot of goodies for you, sir. How do you feel about buying an entire armory? Because that's what I've got, man. That's what I've got. Let's go talk to him. Doop-a-doop-doop. Are we going to trade or what? Of course we are. What do you take me for? Okay, what do you got? Some building supplies, which of course are going to be grossly overpriced. I guess we could get a water filter, but things like fuel and stuff, I mean, this stuff's going to be expensive. Alright, we're going to trade away one of these assault rifles. Let's see what we can get. Well, we can get a fair bit. Not a lot. I mean, that's meh. Under other circumstances, we could get far more components and lumber and stuff for one assault rifle. Far, far, far more. But let's be honest, we don't really need much of anything else besides a few building materials, so the optimal strategy would be to trade none of this. Try to survive on what we have right now, only take the stuff we need, wait for the prices to drop later. Which is probably best. I'm going to have Arica come down here. I want to see what it would cost us to build, I don't know, something like an herbal workshop, or, I don't know. I mean, really, what do we need at this point, besides fuel? Not a lot. Upgrading this, I suppose, would be good. Boarding things up, yeah, that would be alright. For that, we could use a lot more components, and a lot more lumber. I mean, a lot more. Ooh. This requires some parts, so I wouldn't mind getting a few extra parts, but yeah, we mostly just need a lot of building materials to board things up, and that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more fuel going. Oh, but there are those things that can wait until winter ends. Now, when is winter likely to end? Probably in the next 4 days or so, if I had to guess. Don't need the herbal workshop. Don't need to board anything up until then. I think we'll go ahead and trade away one gun to get the parts, and then maybe the water filter's a good value right now. Can I get a little bit more lumber? Not a lot. Good lord. That is really quite pathetic. But okay, that's a little bit more fuel to work with. Go ahead and say that that's a deal. And honestly, I think that's all I'm going to do with you. Tonight, I'm going to go gather up as many more valuable building materials as we can get. We may actually want to consider taking an axe with us at some point soon, and chopping up a lot of furniture. Kind of like we did already. I'm going to get a couple more saw blades because I am going to go back to the military outpost, and I know that I need a couple more of those. And how does my crowbar look? Do you think that has 3 or 4 more uses left in it? It might. It's pushing it, but it might. We'll give it a shot, I guess. I'm just gonna get myself a little bit more fuel. Alright. Yeah, I mean, at this stage of the game, all we really need to do is tread water. That's kind of it. As long as we don't run out of food or fuel, we'll be fine. We don't need to build anything. But we're going to want to hit the ground running once it is time to build something. Zlatan, I'm going to go ahead and have you eat because I know tomorrow you will be very hungry. Arica, probably the same. Roman, probably the same. Roman might be okay, actually. Roman, I think, can wait. Let's get Arica fed, and then let's end the day. So Zlata's going to go to the military outpost forest now. She's got the best scavenging capacity, after all. You guard, you guys sleep, nobody is sick, which is excellent. Okay, we need to take along 2 more saw blades and a crowbar. And hopefully there are no more soldiers there, because if so, then Zlata might be dead. But I can't imagine that's going to happen. I'm pretty confident I successfully cleared things out. Alright, so obviously I want to come through here and gather everything up into a pile later. Oh, look, something to open. It's probably useful, but for now, let's start by going all the way to the end. I want to know what's out here, especially down in this area. I've been told that there is an absolute ton of bullets. By the way, I'm very confident now that there are no more soldiers. The theft icon is gone. Okay, we have to cut our way in here. Yeah, if the theft icon is gone, it means there's no one to be upset if you steal, so presumably, that means we have, in fact, killed everybody, which is excellent. Climb our way down here. Yeah, 2 saw blades to get down to this, I don't know what you want to call it. Is this like an armory? I guess so. I'm really hoping my crowbar lasts long enough to get into everything. I mean, I'd like to think that it will. Okay. Let's go ahead and start by opening this up. 80 bullets? Something outrageous? Come on. Show me what you got. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Share your abundance with the world. More guns and a frick ton of bullets. Alright. I mean, between all the guns we've gotten here at the military outpost, I mean, we're good for trade goods for the rest of the game. No doubt about it. We don't ever have to worry about getting trade goods again. It's going to be very much a downhill run, I think. Unless the crime wave starts. And if it does, oh well, but we'll be okay. Broken pistol and vest is meh. I don't really have much use for that. There's a lot of stuff down here. Yikes. Another armory. Armoire, cabinet, wardrobe, tool shed thing. How many bullets do you think we're going to have in there? I mean, right now, we already have 71 bullets. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we have enough bullets to last through the game already. We probably don't even need this. Oh my god. We're looking at about 100 bullets now. More broken pistols. And what's inside all of these things? Rations? No? Weapon parts and more bullets. Okay. Cigarette. Don't really have any need of a roll-up cigarette. And electrical parts. Kind of some odds and ends. Nothing especially useful. And nothing there. Okay. Well, we definitely got the lion's share of what's valuable. We are not going to need this many bullets. I might take it anyway, but we definitely do not need it. I'm going to go ahead and start gathering some of this stuff up into a pile. For now, I'm going to dump everything into one big central pile in this house, because I bet you there might be an exit right over here to the left. Maybe. Can we check that real quick? Let's just see. Is there an exit? Can I run to a quick exit? No, that is not an exit. Okay. I stand corrected. Good to know. Let's start up here. Can you go up top? Is there anything up here? You can go up top. There is a single pile on the roof. And by the way, we've already spent half our day doing all of this. Good lord. A bullet. Oh. Someone left a bullet shell on the roof. Why? Nobody knows. Okay. So many piles over here now. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, regular quality cigarette. Just not a lot, though. Yeah. I feel like everything else here is going to be mostly garbage, but we might as well check. Well, I take that back. We got some bandages. That's certainly not garbage by any stretch. I'm not opposed to taking back some cigarettes as a reward to everybody. Don't want them getting depressed on me now, do I? Oh, look, more cigarettes. Alright. Check this little wardrobe over here. Man, that was a pretty good episode last time. Killed a lot of people. Obviously, we still have a couple more places that we need to explore in this game, but I'd like to think that I'm making some pretty serious progress toward that whole Ruthless thing. I mean, I know that this series has not been performing nearly as well as the last one did. And I suspect that's because a lot of people are disappointed that it's not more ruthless, if I had to guess. But to be honest, let's think about it. What have I done? I mean, I have not done a single good deed for anybody. I have robbed people, I have murdered people, I've killed a lot of bandits, a lot of soldiers, innocents. You know, taken everything I can get my hands on. I mean, I don't think that I've been a good guy. Let's see. Okay, there's not much left that I can afford to get in this house. We're going to have to start making a run for it. Oh, right, a working pistol. I kind of forgot about that one. Okay, well, we definitely don't need to take this many bullets, so maybe we'll load up on the bandages, the food, the cigarettes, assault rifle, and the pistol, and as much ammo as we can carry for now. And then we'll go back toward the front, use our last round of the crowbar, and see if that works. I would check up here, but I think that's a big waste of time if it turns out there's nothing there. Would make me very, very sad. Let's just check this last cabinet. Might even break my crowbar, which, you know what, that's not the worst thing in the world. If it does, then the good news is we have an extra inventory space, right? Yeah. Now, after this night, I do think I need to... Oh, it did break. Perfect. Okay. I do think that we need to go somewhere with building materials. Oh my god. So this is what this guy had to trade, huh? Do we want to take all the bandages? We want to take some meds, maybe? Weapon parts, more bullets, another gun, another stack of food. I think we'll take this. Don't need this many bullets. So let's take this, drop this, take this. Look at all the weapon parts. My lord. Okay. This is a pretty solid haul right here. I mean, good lord. Think about it. The amount of stuff that we're taking right now, I mean, we could buy somewhere on the order of 100 components, kind of a thing, you know? On a normal day when the prices aren't insane. So that's kind of exciting. But yeah, anyway, so what I was trying to say is that tonight, the night of day 29, we need to go somewhere that has building materials that I can turn into firewood. Something to keep everyone warm, because we're pushing our luck a little bit. Oh, you better believe you found some really fine stuff. Bruno's starting to feel a little unwell. Again? Bruno, what is wrong with you? Take some of these herbal meds. Good news is we have an absolute ton of them. He's complaining about food. Of course he is. Roman's hungry. That's fine. We got canned food out the wazoo. I'm probably never going to have to cook a regular meal again, to be honest. It's pretty nice. But Roman will definitely need to rest you up. Get you ready for guard duty. Any more story with you? No. I don't know why the bio thing was highlighted. Doesn't seem to be a thing. Arica, let's get some more firewood going because we're getting a little cold. Enough that Bruno's feeling sick, so what we really need to do is get up to 6 fuel in both of these now. Try to last the night properly. Of course, that's going to require 6 more fuel. Going through that lumber pretty quick now, aren't we? Winter is rough, man. Not the best time in the game. Bruno, I'm going to go ahead and have you eat yet another thing of food so you recover slightly faster. It's not like we don't have plenty of it now. All it took was the mass murder of an entire platoon, or however many soldiers are in a platoon. And we can eat like kings. Alright, go ahead and go down to the bed. Arica, as soon as you're done here, I'm going to have you check the radio. I'm really hoping to see that the winter is going to break relatively soon. It may not. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all kind of RNG, but nope, still quite low. No new information there or there. Alright. Let's go ahead and dump a bit more fuel in the fire. And Franco's not coming today, so I don't think we have to wait. I think we can go ahead and just move on. And I probably will do exactly that. Actually, let's get myself a couple more saw blades. Just to be safe, since I've used them all up. Don't think we need a new crowbar, unless we decide to go to the small apartment building where those, that trio of crazy women are. Oh, look, someone did come by. Oh. Well, this is the person who was nice to me before, right? And now I'm going to have to be mean to them, probably? They're probably asking for me to return the favor. Okay, well, we'll have to see what's going on. I mean, they're asking for help. I can't imagine they're going to give me something again. Remember that time we helped you and said, hi, you're a good neighbor. We're calling in the favor. I'm going to say, no. The military intensified shelling of our area, and we decided we need to reinforce our improvised shelter in the cellar. We've got the necessary materials, but we could use an extra pair of hands. Nope. Are you sure you can't help me? I'm pretty darn sure. No. You thought more highly of me. Look, I didn't ask you to bring me all those vegetables for free before, okay? I didn't ask for any of that. You did it of your own volition. Which was nice of you, don't get me wrong, but I never promised anything. You just gave some random... I mean, I don't even know how you thought highly of me in the first place. You just gave some random people stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and end the day. Not the best turn of events there. People are going to be a little sad, but what can you do? Okay, not going to go back to Old Town. The warehouse, meh. Military outpost, meh. St. Mary's Church might be able to get a lot of fuel here. Ghost house, no. Airport, probably not. I don't think there's a lot of furniture. Ruined villa, did we already chop this place up? I don't think we did. Did we? I think we did that at the construction site. Let's try going to the ruined villa, and this time we're going to bring along a hatchet. And I think that's all we're going to need. See if we can get ourselves a bit of fuel. This is the part of the game, of course, where you start losing track of everything and can lead to disaster. Nope, good enough. Okay, we found some furniture. Alright, that's confirmation there. We should be good to go. Zlata, why are you upset? Oh, of course, you wanted to help the neighbors. You know, you weren't even here when those neighbors helped us the first time. I don't know why you have an emotional attachment to these people, but okay. Alright, all I'm going to do right now is just explore around the house and see if I can find some more fuel. Somewhere. So I'll be right back. Yeah, there is plenty of firewood here. This is fantastic. You know, one thing that would be a really interesting challenge mode to this game, if the developers ever felt like upgrading it again, would be to basically make it so that every night there's a chance that one of the locations you visited before will be visited by some other scavengers, and some of the stuff you're expecting to be here will just disappear. Or perhaps during the winter, like, some of the furniture will suddenly start disappearing. You know? That could make for a very interesting challenge, in my opinion. Because otherwise, this game does get a little on the easy side. If you kind of know what strategy to follow, get your food set up right away, kind of have some sort of a build order as far as getting yourself defended and so on and so forth. I mean, even playing as bad guys when we should be facing depression all the time, we've got ourselves pretty much on a downhill slope from here. I mean, we can just coast for the rest of the game. We don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to do anything. Looks like my hatchet broke, so I definitely can't get anything else, but this should do pretty well for us. Let's see what we got tonight. Plenty of fuel. Should last us the rest of the winter, I think. Do we care about any of this? Not really. Components I love. And we definitely want to take the lumber. Sorry, not the lumber. The fuel instead, because it stacks better. The 2 doesn't matter. Knife doesn't matter. Wouldn't mind having more components. Actually, this is another great place to go again. Maybe we should. Okay. I'll take at least a couple stacks of lumber, just in case I need it. Yep, alright, let's run to the exit. I'm coming back here again, I think. There's a lot of building materials and a lot more fuel to go around. It's not bad. Normally I would be ending the video at this point, but we've gone through 2 nights relatively quickly, and tomorrow night is going to be very fast as well. So let's go ahead and plow through day 30 in this video as well. We were raided. What do you know? During winter. Very rare for that to happen. But we were all robbed. I'm sorry, all armed. Armed to the teeth. Everyone had a Tommy gun. We only used up 9 bullets, and they were like, oh, heck no, we're not staying here. Yeah. Zlata's sad, unfortunately, because we did do something bad, and she doesn't have quite the same level of fortitude. We're not very good neighbors, are we? No, we're not. Sure, they were nice to us, but maybe because they've been planning to use our help all along. Yes, be cynical. It'll help you get through all the horrible things that you're doing. Alright, Bruno, go check the radio. Arica, it is time to light the beacons. I don't know if Franco's coming by today. There's a good chance he does. Still quite low, no sign of winter breaking. Oh, okay. Looters are coming around. So that's probably why they came by today. Even though winter is going on and that reduces the chance, we're having a random RNG option for raiding to become more frequent. So I guess the two are kind of canceling each other out. And if that's the case, we may actually want to start boarding things up a little bit. Toss some fuel on the fire. Let's go ahead and grab the meat. Not that we need it, but you never know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start boarding some stuff up. We're using up a lot of our lumber to do so, but you know what? We've got some materials. I think we're going to be fine. And if there's a chance of us getting raided more often, then I don't really want to take that chance. So let's go ahead and get both of these rat traps going. Franco, are you going to come by today? If so, I might be willing to go ahead and trade to get some more building materials. Maybe. I don't know that I need it. Alright, so we should see things get boarded up here pretty nicely. Yeah, it's taking her a long time. Okay. Anything else we need to do? I mean, the only thing I can think to do at this point is wait until about 11:30 to see if Franco comes by. I would hate to miss that opportunity. But if he doesn't, the whole thing's going to be a big waste of our time, right? I mean, yeah, kind of, pretty much. Arica, I'm going to go ahead and have you eat. Bruno's not feeling sick anymore, which is nice, so that's good. We've already smoked all the cigarettes. Of course we have. Alright. You know, you guys couldn't ration that out a little bit better? No? Too much to ask, apparently? Oh, well. Alright. I guess... What do we need? Is there anything else we are able to board up? Or is that the last one? That was the last one, so the only other reinforcement we can do is the reinforced door, and for that we need a bit more components and a lot more lumber. But that's not going to be too hard for us to come up with. Alright, I'm not going to wait for Franco, he's taking too long. Let's go ahead and end the day. He should come by tonight, the next day though. We're going to go back to the ruined villa, scavenge, guard, sleep, sleep. Don't need to take anything with me today. We're going to go to the main pile, grab some more building materials, and then we are going to end the video. Doop-a-doop-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. There we go. Okay. All the components, even if it doesn't stack well. Don't need the fuel necessarily, so let's just go ahead and... I mean, at this point, a stack of 2 fuel is the same as a stack of 2 lumber, and this gives us more flexibility to use it in a different way. And that's still a ton of leftover lumber. Look at that. So yeah, if we're having trouble and this winter lasts a little bit longer than I thought, we'll have to come back here. There's plenty to get us by. Alright, I'm going to end this video here, though. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.